Good morning, everyone. This is Jeff Arcos. Welcome again to the daily webinar. Today we are 20 of November 2019. Remind you this webinar is not meant to be a financial advice. This is only an education presentation. Please consider term and condition before you continue. Send when you're receiving this recording. As well, thank God for another day into my life and I pray His blessings to that. In Jesus' name, Amen. All right, let's do something quicker because I got to run today. Busy day. By the way, my wife is in Melbourne because my daughter just had an operation removing the gallbladder. So yeah, I've been the whole morning. I haven't done chats, nothing yet. Just a little bit concerning for my baby. But yeah. So anyway, um, on the news side, we have 11:30 Canadian with the CPI, which is normally on Wednesday. This meeting normally is quite heavy for the US, so let's have a look what happened with the US and so. Now let's look that on the weekly um, strategy. We got that one over here, and nothing has happened yet, so that continue. Pound Australia got trigger, got a stop out, and that's it. So Australian yen hasn't yet triggered over there. Euro Australia triggered over here, big pullback, another loss. That's all right. This one just broke up the New Zealand US just now. Um, what are you doing? And yeah, so that's now is in his break. We have actually quite well. The weekly was in place for us to tell us that that was a nice break, and that's it. Um, yeah. Euro New Zealand, we're looking to go short, big retracement. Not too sure whether just continue with that, but leave it over there. New Zealand yen, so we're expecting the break over there. So we'll see. New Zealand and the yen are strongs. Pound Canadian break, pull back, managed to save my entry. So now moving over there. Hopefully will continue. 36 pips, not bad for the pound Canadian. Pound US, enter over there. So still holding that trade. And the pound yen got an entry and got a stop out, 8 pips. That's fine. Okay, so that's all we have for that one. And the dollar, we were looking for a very niche this week. The and it's going down at the moment. So so we're coming to the golden candle, so to speak, over there. So it's coming to the Proximo golden candle. Is the wick is telling me that is right over there? Don't know. Now, one of the things I like with the golden candle, when you see a previous bar before any bullish bar, is this, and this is I don't think it's just presumptions, but when I see uh, a candle like that, it's something is telling us, isn't it? The wicks of the candle has his power to telling us that there might be somebody also in the planet who looked at the the golden candle too, because that day the whole market went bearish, came back a bit, and it finished quite bullish. The next day is another confirmation that it says, "What you mean? I have this over there." And here, even here, Richard, you're here today. Uh, if we're looking right over there and we see, okay, we are hitting the golden candle, but we need to wait another day, or maybe the 4 hours over there could tell us that, you know, could tell us over there when was the nice break, which is right over here. So, if we don't want to wait for the daily, that's the 4 hours, and that one is the one actually to run. So when we go into back to the daily, that's exactly where we we were. But this is what is telling me exactly the same story. Come to the golden candle. and in looking now for that for the yeah, that kind of indication when the golden candle, show up and into that. Let me see if I find another one. I don't know whether this one looks okay, but I've been looking, the wicks as well. And when you see the retracement, you see this kind of wick like that, there's something is telling us that is using over there. And then if we're looking right over there, look how is that an accident or what? So if we're looking right over there and we say, okay, we have 2 days like that, is that is going to be possible a breakout of the golden candle or no? So if we want to wait for another day, we have to come back the next day, or if we go into the 4 hours time frame, that it is at the 12 hours. Bing. So I reckon, Richard, that should be. You are the 4 hours lover, and yeah, so that's perfect. Everything breaks, and that's how sometimes it's important to check the 12 hours bar, because that's normally is happen sometime. Now, when we're looking with the golden candle there, and we're looking here. Now that wick is telling me something, isn't it? And that wick over there, normally myself, I'm gonna wait for 1 day, but here is telling me something that I need to sort of be concerning. And if I come in this date and I'm looking on the 4 hours time frame, um, this is what we find there. Right in the 8th, if we want to wait for the something better, that it is, and that's the 16th. So by the 12th, you would connect the EA, because there's definitely an arrow over there going down. We are in the golden candle, two beautiful daily bars indicating, and that is the run. So, but you have to come every 4 hours, isn't it? So that's the only problem. So there it is, another golden candle scenario, and look what happened over there. So this is the same thing is gonna happen today. Okay, and right over there, normally I would like to wait a good day to tell me over there, but if I come here to the 12 4 hours, which is sometimes quite good, but I can do it, and we readjust the lines, put it over there. This case was, later. That was the bar that there, right? And that's the nice rank. And look where the ADX actually confirmed. What are we looking on the golden candle scenario? Now here I will not draw a line over there, because definitely is. So that was the daily anyway over there. So and if I look over there, the same um, there, and look at golden candle, that day was good enough to tell me yeah, things are running bearish, and we're going to the 4 hours. We got a 4 hours in place, so it's just to take the trade from that one over there. All right, so that's what I noticed. Wicks is very important, when you look in the golden candle, because something is going on over there. So somebody's looking the golden candle strategy. Maybe somebody pinched my strategy. And when you look in that golden candle over there in the market, bouncing one, so that would be one entry. Don't know if here we would have find, but look the persisting of the wicks from there, and here, yes, we don't know which way it really is going to go, and suddenly, um, there we are. So if we draw the lines anyway, so we have one line over there. That's definitely worth to be taken. Maybe these two look more reasonable, and then this one and that one there. So that would be our three trend lines based on the golden candle touch and this is, for so that would be my comment over there for the 4 hours, coming to the 4 hour there. Look over here, um, and 16 hours the market did run, come back. Then we have the other trend line over there, break over here, not much happened. Then we have the last one, I guess, there, and that's the trade. So right over there, and that's a good 4 hours on the 20 hours, which is possible there, and that's the run over here. But yeah, keep an eye with this, with the wicks, especially when it comes to those levels of there, because it can tell us a little bit of story over there. So this is when I'm looking now here. These 2 weeks, there's a trend line. Maybe I will come to the 12 hours to make my assessment, but at the moment, what happened? What happened? I just wait a minute. All right. So, so that's the dollar we have for today into that. So we look already the weeklies. This is where the dollar is going at the moment. So let's look now. The already sent the index meter. So Canadian is with minus 56. And let's look the Canadian group. So New Zealand Canadian we don't trade, Australian Canadian neither. Canadian yen is the one to trade. So what we want to see with the Canadian yen is a very simple scenario, which is right over here. That's a beautiful ABC setup. We never got a bullish signal. That's there. It's golden candle. That's definitely worth to be taken from there. That's a definitely perfect indication for that one over there. So Canadian yen. Let me just that one there. Canadian. Yeah, that's the daily. So in this one, we say we're gonna end the 1 hour. So I'm just gonna, I need to put it there. Things over here. Breakout sell. No, that's only maybe 50 pips will be enough for the moment. And that's it. So go over there. 50 pips, very generous. And but yeah, this definitely this one. We are in the weekly kind of scenario, the 4 hours. Yeah, so that's a nice ABC anyways. If anyone can recognize, we can do the target as well from here to there, and that could be a very nice target. So we're risking 50 pips to gain 100, so that's not too bad. Euro Canadian is the next one. So we got up over there. The weekly is right over here. The days, as you see, the weeks was quite there. So now I don't like when sometimes it does this, big runs over there. And so if I tell you this one, if I look from fractal, it's 30 pips, fractal to fractal. So breakout buy, but make sure to put it only 30 pips. Oh, 30 pips. and 2 tries. That's it. So we leave it there. See what happened, but that's definitely, he has been very crunchy. Now Euro Canadian here can possibly give us a good trade at the end of the day. Okay. Right. This. All right. Canadian yen. You sorry, Euro Canadian, and that is definitely a good day. So if we're looking as well from there, that's the rejection point. The market come, blink, brank, and it's the move at the moment from there. Okay, so leave through there. And we have yeah, a completely sort of signal now. Now this one, as well, we got a rejection point, so that should be my target for this one over here. Okay. US Canadian, we should be looking to go long, I guess. And yeah, that's a perfect ABC, big pullback. Um, and we got that the candle even yesterday, the cross was over there. So beautiful setup. And now, where do I have the settings? So this is now here. This is now there. And beautiful setup from there. Okay. So US Canadian, US Canadian. Now something is not right here because that New Zealand is strong as well. Australian is strong, but the Canadian is weak. So normally, it's the other way around. Um, Normally is that the sort of if the two commodities are strong, Canadian should be very, very yeah, very, very weak as well. Oh, sorry, strong as well. So we should be looking to go down, not to going up. But look, this is what it says up here, and the only thing we can do is set the trade up, and it's already in the way up. So right over there, which is there, and might risk only that bit much, and that's it. Yeah, that's nice target as well, but yeah. Okay, Canadian Swiss wouldn't trade, pound Canadian, don't think so it would be any good. Yeah, that's, you know, this is when now we look at the pound Canadian on the weekly candle close strategy, and that's it. So this one does not have any sort of we're waiting for now. We just the weekly says up, and that's all we care about. And we don't waiting for the perfect day. Nothing. It's just the weekly put the trade in, and that's it. And that could be quite good. All right. New Zealand. New Zealand is number 2 in our list. So pound New Zealand is my first pick. And here is could be very easily perceived. So we can just if we want to trade, we can trade from there. But yeah, maybe wait for the break and the pullback sometimes is safe. You know, it's nice when the breaks like this one, but this kind of things maybe is no good idea at the end of the day. All right, so we'll see. New Zealand, Swiss, we don't trade. New Zealand, US. So that's the one. And this one is different because if I draw a line over there, line over here, we got a nice break up. And as well, the New Zealand, US, it was right over there. So I think we did have in the weekly strategy, this one is enough. Yeah, so there it is. Just so in the daily now we've got an opportunity for the daily strategy. There we are. Come to the daily. Let's just set the buy options here. This is only maybe 30 pips should be enough for this one, and then let it run from there. So that would be next one, and yeah, we got the candle. The blue is there. Beautiful setup, and this could be a big nice day. This is a nice ABC, by the way, with a monthly monthly scenario. So that's it. Euro New Zealand. Wow, that's a beautiful ABC setup. It's definitely one can be taken. We come in the pullback, the golden candle, and there it is. And we say the wicks telling us a lot of story as well of things that could happen from there. All right, so we are in the bearish move. And there we are. Okay, weekly is down, and Euro New Zealand, I think we have in our weekly. But yeah, it's going so far up that I don't know what's going to happen there. But that's the rules, are the rules. So here, come over there. Try 1 hour and 50 pips. Should be enough. That's it. So there we are. New Zealand yen. Possible. You know, the weekly is up, so New Zealand yen is in our weekly strategy. And it's waiting for a break. So maybe I'm gonna leave it that one alone. Australia, pound Australia, it would be the next one. And pound Australia is suggesting us that we should be looking to go short. Now, according to what we're looking over there, it doesn't look for any shorts at the moment. So ADX says no, so we just say it's no. All right. But if you're trading at shopping level, thousand pip level, wicks over there, beautiful setup for a short on that. All right, and that's it. Okie dokie. So Australian US. Here it says it's going up. but we're looking the way down, so yeah, there's nothing more that we can do. Big wicks over there, bit confused, and yeah, there's nothing that I can do with the ADX at the moment, but to put it over there. Euro Australia. So we were looking to go long because that's what is changing over there. Now is saying to look to go short, and we don't have a short signal here. So when that happened, we just ignored it and move away, because that's all we can do. Cannot do anything more than that. Just let it be. Okay. Um, Australia. Did we do the Australian US already? Oh yeah. So Euro Australia, Euro Australian yen is the next one there. So we're looking to go short, not to go long. So it seems like nothing has happened over there. Break, come back. This is still in the yellow. Still looking to go short, so we stays there. All right. That's all we can do with this one. And that's it. Pound now is weak. Pound yen will be the first one. And did try that one. The market come back over here. So as we see here, there is it's not very nice to trade for us, and as maybe you want to get to that, maybe it's fine, but no, not trade for this one. Euro pound we don't trade. Pound US. Here we're looking to go long, not to go short. So we just forget about it. Okay, that's what we got. All right. So we're looking to go long, not to go short according to here. So we just leave it over there. And pound, pound US. The Swiss, we only look in the US Swiss. And yeah, there's nothing there, so not even to bother. US yen suggesting us to go short. And there's nothing there. I love this IDX study. This is just so great. You know, because if we're using just our common sense, you know, we're gonna be trading so much in and out, and yeah, it's incredible. Euro yen possible, and yeah. So the moment this one looks to me that it's a struggle to do anything. All right, so it looks to me more on the bearish side than the long side. So we're just gonna wait for that one. Okay. Um, and Euro US would be the last one in our list. And yeah, so we're looking to go short. Market is turning around. Look that wick over there. So this is what I mean. You know, if we're looking carefully and we said, okay, this is my golden candle, I start getting this kind of wick over here, and if we draw a trend line over there, somewhere over there, when the 4 hours will break the candle, that's when the trade will happen. All right, so that looks quite interesting. So we'll see. Remind me the Euro US. We check tomorrow um, at the end of the day. Okay. All right. So that's the currency for today's we have. Now, just let me get this one there. This is the Euro US. Now, one of the things I started enjoying, the ADX is about directional trades, just to try to avoid the over trading scenario that it is. Now, if we're looking, for example, we're using, just something common trend lines like this one, and we wait for opportunities like that. Do you think there's anything wrong to do that? That is actually, you just don't worry about that. You just try, and that's what it says to you. The ADX have two functions: the change in direction and as well the continuation. And this is what I love. So here is my first trade, make some money. Here is my second trade, maybe there, makes a little money over there, and that's it. All right. Now, if we're looking there, the market breaks over here, and we got a quite nice as well indication. So that's what is here. I'm not expecting to go long, but I'm expecting to go short. All right. Now let's look again through there when the market turns around. And if we're looking right over there, possible over there, we did have that break with the ADX. But if we're looking now at the pullbacks, now what is interesting me, and this is actually, quite curious, that from this one there, we got a turning point, because this is the turning point from blue to red. And from there, every pullback, it was pips. It was pips. It was pips. Here maybe didn't work, but the next one, more pips. Now, I don't know if you like that way of trading, but I think I would enjoy not to worry about, oh, this is a double bottom, oh, this is a beautiful day, let's trade over there. Don't you reckon that if we shift in this kind of trades like that, would be better life for all of us? Do you reckon that if we just instead of trading everywhere, we said we just minimize our exposure. The less we trade, the better it is, isn't it? So we're looking here, we got a break, maybe not yet, maybe here is telling me the first. So you see that changing from when that change happened is actually from that moment, you're looking to go, that. Now here it changed red, which is, I guess, what it was looking quite long. But if I know any better, I know that the direction that I'm looking from me, and this is where I would be placing the magic tray. Okay, so instead of, yeah, now if the short would have come up there, maybe I would have take the short over there. All right, maybe this one is a bit choppy, but just wanting now when the market is sideways, it's sideways. So in this case here, it will change you the directions all of that, and this is when the index meter could play a big role into our trades. But look, for example, there we got our trend lines. all right, and place trend lines, over there. And what a consolidated market over there we have. And as you see, to here is still in blue, and all this time came red until we have our first change in the color from blue to red. Now, if I do that, keeping an eye over there, but from here it got a first rejection. Now I don't like when the market, you always has said, hear me about, if this market is gonna go, it's gonna go this way, but suddenly pulls back over there and then readjust trend lines over here. Market is inside, breaks about, nothing happened. But suddenly we have a nice long break over there. And this is actually quite significant over here. So we move our lines, and whether we try the break of that one, which was very perfect. Now from this on, and this is a bit, sort of quite exciting, and we can do this from here on. We know the direction. Now if we got a bar like this, when the index meter would tell us, look, this is going up, all right, so we would be looking, yep, that's a plenty support, market breaks, we would have tied up our lines and says, yeah, look, that this market is going up. But now we have the first trending volatility move over there, and I would be continue after that, continue to look into go long, but instead it went short. Now on and then the short happened over there, and nothing really happened from there. But now what is the good thing from here is that when we have the first bar up, and we have that with this one over there, and look where the cross, the arrow, the cross there, is quiet, and the index meter would tell us over there. Now this is the point. Now we got a nice run, all right, on a ABC golden candle over there. Now, when is a good time to start looking to go long? Actually, through the whole index, here is when you start looking to go long, which is happen a break, and then we wait for the retracement, and then things moving in that direction. Now, but from here on, every time the market has pull up, come in the yellow, actually is a good place to move our final trailing stop. The market going down again, pull up again, and we got another signal. Is another good way to move our trailing stop back again over here. The market pull over there, goes down over here, then we move over there. The market goes down, pulls up again. Let's see, somewhere over there. We move our stop loss over there. The market pull down, break back again, move down over here. The market breaks, goes over there. That's another down over here, and we lift it over there, and we out of that trade. How would be good this one as a trailing stop? By you reckon, Richard? We enter right over here, and we exit right over there, holding our trades that long. When we have, of course, this exceptional, exceptional bars over there. Is that some kind of good idea to do that way, or no? So here we have a sort of kind of another example when the first red is happening, another red, and here would be a blue. So say this. Now this is a very sort of volatile currency at the end of the day, and But when I'm looking, sort of kind of where to place my trades, I want to make sure that I need to have a breakout line. I need to have a pullback, and I need to have the ADX from there. So, and from that moment on, every pullback, and on and on and on. So imagine that from here, we don't worry about the sells, because here we can say, oh no, this market is coming there. We already got, a lot of pullbacks over here. So we don't worry, that. And even this one here, possible, would give me a pullback, because that's the arrow over there. All right, but things has changed, and somewhere over there, we got a perfect ABC, maybe there. We got now the break, the pullback, and the break back again. Now from here, I'm expecting only one direction, unless I have something like this one. So where possible is my golden candle. The market comes over there, and there it is. So combined with the index meter, that is the trade that I want to get into that. The market comes back over here and here. Now here I will not be looking to, still looking the direction of that. That's another one. This is never gonna take that the tops and the bottoms of the market. This is normally is changing direction. So if we're looking more carefully, when these first things happen, is a possible change in direction. When this is happen, is a possible change in direction. So every time you see the first and then the second is the confirmation. That's when everything really rules over there from that point there. So if you look, that one is the first one, the second one over here, then it goes try to go long over there, then it goes short and short over here, long, short over, try to get short, but then now it wants to go long. This is when market, but when the second one it comes up, is so after the first one, like I said, we try to look at an ABC over there scenario, and this is when things can really that. So that's the, as you see, change in direction right over there, and very easily we can see it break, come back down, up, and that's the run. um, that's the first red over here, and that it is. That's the first blue, first red, second red, and then this one runs there. So this is when I'm looking from here, it's telling me more on the short side. Here it says the long side, here it says the short, continuation short, possible longs, there's the long over there. So if we just stick with that, what this one is telling us, I don't think so, we could trade sort of kind of against it. It will not capture every single nice move of the market, but if we just follow whether we want to trade the first one or the second one or the third or the fourth, we're still doing quite okay. But look, the first signal over here, which was the bearishness. So after that bearishness, I'm looking for that. Actually, the guy, I haven't heard yet from from this guy. He said that he has the ADX change color here. He said he include the ADX color. In other words, that if that color is insert here, my eyes is tricky. Train mini. All of this is don't chain. He says to me that he put the ADX change in color here. This is only trailing stops. because that's gonna be sort of kind of good, isn't it? So yeah, this is now, like I said, I'm waiting for, still waiting for him, but this is gonna be, once everything is matching up, it will open trades whether you want to go long or short, but I would prefer to look this way. So if this is happening over there, the beautiful part of this, the EA will not wake us up at the middle of the night and say, oh, look, something is happening, should I trade there? It will just pull the trade for us over there. So when we look in the first there, that's no bad idea for the EA scalping. If we have a prefix, 300 pips there, that's a nice trade over here. Here, as you see, there's a big pullback anyway. But this is the first. When you see the first thing and you have some kind of an ABC, you can take that trade. And then if you miss that trade, wait for the yellow area, wait for the date up, and that it is. And from there, if we said, okay, we entered in the first indication there, so that's fine. So where our stop loss will be, it will be right over here. And when it's going to be the good time to move up is when we have the second one move over here, then we move over there. When we're going to have the next one up, right over there, we're moving right over here or right over there. When we're going to move it again, right over here, the market moves over again. When we're going to move it again, right over there, when the market moves back into that. Now, when we're looking at the change in the color over here, that's when and it is. We didn't get the bottom, we didn't get the top, but would you be happy with the middle part over there? So every time the market changes that one there, so here we only have a breakout, and maybe I could say I'm gonna wait for the ABC. That's your ABC with a beautiful indication, and that's the trade. And it's at the changing of the color. That's very, 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 very important. From blue to red, from red to blue, from blue to red, from red to blue. Bottom of the dungeon section. Okay, you spotted that one there. Let me see. No, you. How many times? One pyramid. I don't know what that's mean. Adding option. Close below, close above. Max. I just waiting for his higher. Break even, trailing stop, hiding, trailing stop, take it there. Dungeon, middle break, trend color change. Dungeon trend color 1. This one. Yeah, I'm looking for the ADX. All right. Yeah, I don't know. But he's saying in the email the ADX is incorporated, and I like the idea. Tell you. I can actually say, okay, I want to enter over there and I want to exit when this thing is just going over there. So this actually will take that thing off. So anyway, sometime that one there is going to be right at the break. If you want in the ABC, that's your ABC, and that it is. But it's at that magic change that things happen. By Rick Haley. Is that good enough? Just to try the color of the index, make sure the index meter is with us, and take it from there. Winners and losses. We know that always this happen. Right over there looked beautiful there. Here it took a bit longer, but that's okay. Sometimes it's gonna happen, isn't it? as long as things trace consistency for us, who cares? Look that. Bam, bam, bam. Very simple, huh? So yeah, take the ADX really with you. Don't. That's what I say. If for some reason we are in the yellow area over there, here for example says to the index meter says to go short, but do we have the short there? No, isn't it? So we just forget about it. All right, unless we have a big day like this one, then maybe we consider it, isn't it? So yeah, so that's very simple way of holding trades like this one, um, and so on. So I don't know. That's the pound US. New Zealand US, for example. Look, for example, that ABC over there. We have a what? A blue color. We have the index meter. So we try from there. That's all we can do, isn't it? So between right and wrong, who would like to be in those settings over there? Huh? And look at it again, right over there, maybe there is the change over there. Again and again and again. Look, for example, that pullback. We would be tempted to get it out of there. But if we wait for the next move down, then our final trailing stop, final trailing stop, final trailing stop, and then you out of that trade. But it would be no even different than that. But that's what I like the 40 don't chin. It will take you right to the end. And this moves over here. All right. It's going to be good, my friends. I'm very excited with this. It's just that these guys are too slow for me. So let's look over there. That's where the changes is happening, or maybe no. Yeah, that's what it is. And then the Donchen text over there. That's there. That would be happy that EA trades for me over there. Get out over here. Yeah, I would be happy to take one date out of the tray. I would be happy to get there. Like I say, sometimes we're gonna get good runs, short runs. God knows how many there, but we won't be there watching these things, but it will be trading along. Okay, so that's all the good news I have for you today. So we see you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Have a beautiful day, and yeah, just gonna do the chats the one according to the ADX, and I think it will simplify our trading rules. So we don't enter everywhere we want to be enter, and that's it. Sounds good. Sounds very good, isn't it? All right, my friends. Take care of yourself. God bless you. Cheers and bye.